Hi guys, today I'm gonna explain about satellite. Let's get to know what a satellite is. A moon, a planet or a mission that orbits a planet or a star is known as satellite. There are two types of satellites, natural satellite and artificial satellite. Natural satellites are moon, earth. Moon which revolves around the earth and earth which revolves around the sun, a star. And also, artificial satellites are the machines which are made by humans on the Earth, which revolves around the Earth, are artificial satellites. Let's get to know the uses of satellites for broadcasting, communication, disaster rescue, tracking, maritime efforts, and also for emergency uses. We can say that we humans are heavily dependent on these satellites. There are different types of orbits of satellites. First one by inclination, the second one by shape, and also by the altitude. By inclination, there are again three different types: the equatorial orbit, polar orbit, and also inclined orbit. Equatorial orbit is where the satellite revolves horizontally with the equator of the Earth. Polar orbit, where it revolves vertically from pole to pole of the Earth, and inclined, which revolves diagonally from the Earth. By shape, now there comes again two different types: circular orbit and elliptical orbit. Circular orbit is where the satellite revolves with a fixed altitude with the Earth, and elliptical is where it has two different points: the shortest altitude and the longest altitude. The shortest one is known as perigee and the farthest as apogee. And by altitude, where the satellite moves from 160 to 2000 kilometers altitude, is LEO, low Earth orbit. And medium Earth orbit is where the satellite moves with 5000 to 10,000 kilometers altitude. And geostationary orbit, GEO, moves with 35,800 kilometers altitude. Let's get to know the parts of the satellite. There are different parts of the satellite used: command antenna, communication antenna for communication, solar cells and batteries for the power of the satellite, and fuel, motor, radio TX, RX, thrusters for the movement of the satellite, and then camera to capture the images. And there are outer coverings of the satellite too, which are known as satellite plates, to protect the satellite from extreme heat and cold of the space. The first Indian satellite, the Aryabhatta spacecraft, named after the famous Indian astronomer, was India's first satellite, which was launched on April 19th, 1975 by the Soviet Union. It was the India's first satellite made by Dr. Abdul Kalam. And India's space agency, ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, is India's space agency. Headquarters of ISRO is in Bangalore and the launch base is in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. Many of the private companies which make rockets are also launched by Sriharikota, AP, and it's administered by Government of India's ISRO. One of the most successful satellite mission of ISRO, MOM, Mars Orbiter Mission, also known as Mangalyaan, launched on 2013, which was successful on its maiden attempt, leaving behind all the space agencies, where USA have tried it for two times, China for 8 times, and India could just do it in first attempt. And you'll know that movie Mission Mangal of Akshay Kumar, where they showed all the struggles of Indian great scientists, where they could just get to Mars by the small boy PSLV by doing some Indian jugaads. Hope you understood what a satellite is. Thank you.